Hello, my name is Johnny Foster. This is my American Culture reaction video for Intercultural Communications, or at GCU. Over here, I just have the questions that are up, so I can answer some of these. The first one is, what's my reflection on my initial reaction to the article and how it depicted American culture? Simply put, I think, culture is something that you can find a lot of similarities in the structure of it, and the foundation of it, and the utilization of it, but also you can find equally, if not more, differences within culture. Like, culture is different for a reason, right? In reading this article, you can see a lot of the same means in which to achieve something, but that being said, the thing that's being achieved is vastly different, varying on the culture. When I read about how they would take different amenities to achieve different things, I guess in my culture, what I'm used to is, when I think of amenities, I think of medicine. I think of alleviating something, in the thing that I'm trying to bring into existence is a healthier body. When I'm sick, I will take, cough syrup if I have a cough to eliminate my cough. But in this case, it was physical exercises and potions that they would use to make sure their friends don't leave them, to make sure they're happy, to make sure that they don't think about their ugly bodies, to remind them that they're not debilitating, they're not, degenerating as human beings. I thought that was a really interesting point, because we still see that in American culture today. What can we do to remind ourselves that we're better, we're good, we are ideal? Nice clothes, nice things, nice food, nice house, vacations, comfort, and that's what we use in America to achieve that, to achieve this sort of, I guess, our alleviation of um, degeneracy, I guess, if I were to put it. Number two, describe a communication pattern, practice, or ritual in my culture that might be seen from that might not, as it might be seen from an outside observer. Immediately, I think of maybe the entertainment industry is just vastly different than other cultures here in America. Consumerism is another cultural thing. Yes, globally, but specifically in America, I think about Americans preach entrepreneurship, capitalism, politics, independent thought, which is a beautiful thing, I think. But all of these exercises that create you to be the best version of you. Prosperity teaching that there's greatness inside of you. I think that is a culture shock to some. That is foreign. It's a foreign concept, because in other cultures, we don't see that as necessarily necessary, or even a prominent culture quality. Describe how this pattern, practice, ritual, or event has changed throughout history. I would question it if it has. Consumerism is something that has ravaged America specifically for years. If you have this, you will be better, and that's what reminds me of the article, in a way that if they do this, they will not lose their friends. If they take these potions, they will not hate themselves. They will not think they're ugly. They will not be reminded of their shortcomings and their failures, which I thought was really interesting. And that's something that we see today. So I'm not sure it has changed, and I'm not sure it will ever change, because as long as we tell ourselves and tell other people, and advertise and market that if you have this thing, you will be better, I don't see that going away anytime soon, to be completely honest. Share your evaluation of these changes as beneficial or detrimental to U.S. culture. When evaluating the changes beneficial or detrimental, include at least one citation or a credible or authoritative source that supports your evaluation. I'd point right back to the article. It says the more powerful individuals in a society have several shrines in their houses, and in fact, the opulence of a house is often referred to in terms of the number of such ritual centers it possesses. I think that is just a direct correlation to the more I have, the more I am. We find our identity in the things that we take pride in or that we prioritize. I just think it's such a dangerous way of thinking because that takes the self out of everything. And that's why I think that these changes are detrimental to society. So, in short, this article is very interesting to read, but the things that I took from it is that we have to find identity in things that matter and things that are not finite, rather than looking at ourselves and saying, if I have this, I have worth. So, those are my thoughts. Thank you very much.